Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be one take, and this is a completely impromptu video. Didn't really expect to be doing this today, because I've had next to no sleep. Just woke up ready to smash New World again, which you can check me out streaming in a couple of hours time, because the servers are down at the moment. That's the only reason this video is going out. So check me out over on SJ Gaming Live, links in the description below, and I'll put a card up the top. But first impressions when it comes to MMOs are everything, literally everything. You can straight away tell whether it's something that you want to, like it's a game that you want to invest a lot of time in, or, you know, if it's just not for you. Now, I just want to go a few pros and cons, and as I say, this is all off the top of my head. I've not written anything down. I've not even put a great deal of thought into it, purely because, you know, the game's so fresh, and, I mean, I'll put some footage on for you to have a look at, you know, of the combat and stuff like that, but actually, I was blown away, and so was pretty much the entire guild, because there's loads of us from our WoW guild that are playing it, and everyone's saying exactly the same thing. The questing seems really cool. Can be a bit confusing at times, I'll be completely honest with you, as in, you know, you're not having your hand held, which that's a good thing, you know. So you're doing faction missions, which obviously grant you reputation with the faction in the particular settlement, and, you know, well, Syndicate, Covenant, or Marauders. We've gone Syndicate, so spamming loads of Syndicate quests in between sort of the main storyline quests. The main storyline quests lead you all over the place, and the only one negative thing I'll say, so people kept coming into the stream and saying, like, it can't be perfect, you know, what's your negative thoughts on it? And I've not got that many, but one of them is the storyline quest is really strange how it ranges in level. And if any of you have been playing the beta, you'll understand what I mean. You know, you'll do one, like, part of the story quest which is level 17, you know, and you'll be really struggling if you're like level 13, 14, something like that. And then the next step of the story quest will be level 9, and then the next step might be level 13. It's just weird how it goes up and down. It should obviously continuously go up, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but there's a few points in the story quest where you'll go and do a quest after a really hard one, and it will be like level 9, level 10, and you're like level 15. So really quite easy. Now, aesthetically, the game looks amazing. Like, seriously, the towns look amazing. The player housing looks amazing. And that's my goal today, really. Today I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing the crafting systems, making some weapons, trying to make some gold, to then be able to get a house. Because, like I've said in multiple videos, crafting and housing are the two things that I'm most excited about. And the one thing that I was really skeptical about was the combat. And I've said it quite openly that I didn't think I was going to enjoy the combat. But geez, I mean, hatchet throwing is fun, and it's not overpowered or anything like that. It feels like potentially one of the weaker ones, especially when I watch the other guys. Like, one of them's using a spear, one of them's gone very tanky, another one's using a musket. They all seem to kill a little bit quicker than me, but hatchet throwing is just fun. It's worth it. It's worth killing a little bit slower, but I have a feeling it's going to really pick up, because I'm missing some key talents. And the talent system, well, not talents, but skills in the weapon, they're really interesting as well, and I've respec'd multiple times, especially on the hatchet. Not so much on the rapier or rapier, I don't know, whatever you want to call that word, that weapon. But I've respec'd quite a few times on the hatchet, and the hatchet throwing, it's really cool how you can have completely different specs in the same weapon, and it just feels different, you know. So to put it into perspective, for the hatchet, you can either specialize in throwing or specialize more in like charging in and you know, using it in melee combat, which, again, to say it's the same weapon but you can change your playstyle completely, or have a mix of the two, you know, throw your weapon in a few times and then start using melee abilities. So they're really, the customizability with each weapon, like, really, it's massive. And obviously being able to mix two weapons, like skills from two weapons, and then use them whenever you want, you know, as in, you might want to use a healing staff, so you can like do some damage. If you get in trouble, switch to your healing staff, throw some heals around, whatever. Or you might want to be really tanky at one point, or you might want to use a bow. You might want to go double range, bow and hatchet throwing, I don't know. But that's the beauty of it. You can literally do whatever you want. So pros, I would say, so far, the cities and the aesthetic and how smooth everything is and all of that is absolutely amazing. The combat, yeah, really like the combat. The crafting system, just, I can't wait to dive into it more. You know, I've made a few things. In fact, the weapons that I'm using, I've made myself, which they're both green. I've got a good roll on them. Like I've said before in previous videos, there's a bit of RNG to the crafting, you know, depending on, well, just luck. It's pure RNG. You know, you can get between X and Y gear score, and, you know, obviously you want to get as far to the Y side as you can, which I did, luckily, on two different crafts. I think I could get between 300 and 305, and I got 305 on the hatchet and 303 on the sword. So, bit of luck, but that's what crafting's about. You know, that's what the RNG crafting system's about. There's not, again, other than a bit of sort of, I don't know, not much continuity as far as the storyline quest goes for the level required, I can't think of anything that bad to say. I can't think of anything bad to say, which is surprising. All I can say is I've not been able to sleep properly because I've just been thinking about getting up and playing, which is, again, the last time I had that, in all seriousness, was the first day of Ashes, the alpha for Ashes, when I was trying to find everything out. But this is different. This is so polished. Like, as I say, stop by the stream, SJ Gaming Live, and come and check it out for yourself and let me know what you think. Get involved with the chat, the banter, because it genuinely, I think a lot of people are going to be playing this, and they've just done so much right. And the Twitch integration, for anyone who streams, you'll really appreciate it as well. So if you're a streamer and you're on the fence about playing this game, trust me, it's gonna increase your exposure for your stream as well, because it shows in game when you're live. You know, so if someone runs past you in the world, they'll be able to see that you're live and how many viewers you've got. I know that's minor. It's not going to matter to the vast majority of people watching, but anyone who streams even just for fun, you know, it's going to matter to you. So I thought that was worthy of a mention. But other than that, it's a real quick video just to let you know, first impressions, loving it so far. Can't wait. Bring on day 2. Today's going to be an amazing, amazing day. And I really can't wait to just keep smashing it. Apparently level 25. Oh, by the way, so I got to 15 last night, nearly 16. And level 25 is the first expedition. So that's my big push today. I want to try and get to 25 as soon as possible with the boys and get in the first expedition and see how that plays out. And, you know, is it challenging? Is it rewarding? Is it fun? But so far, it's all good. I've not really got much bad to say about the game. So, as I say, check me out on SJ Gaming Live, and I'll see you on the next one.